Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. We are live. Ooh, boy. We are live from the van. It's 5 o'clock. I am like a minute too late, but I was struggling to get my. I was just struggling. I'll just say that I was struggling. But Kiddo and I are in the van, chilling. Hello, Northern California. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I have Winston right here. It's beautiful outside right now. I guess I could go live like outdoors, but it's just easier for me to sit in the van and go live and chat and not get distracted. So how is everybody? Welcome in. Welcome. Hello. How are you? Oh, thank you. Oh, I love Oklahoma. Yes, thanks. Good. I'm glad that does my name make you think I'm a troll? No. I think you're a troll if you start trolling me, then I'll think you're a troll. But yes, I posted a new van tour video yesterday, so thank you for watching. I thought about some things actually after I did that video. I'm like, oh, you know, there might be some things I can improve on. So I was doing some brainstorming today. But yes, thank you for watching. I know it was a long video, but I really needed that 30 minutes to dive in and talk about everything important. So welcome in from Indiana. I'm from Indiana as well. Indiana is my original stomping grounds. I'm a Midwestern girl, Hoosier. I love Indiana, but I like visiting Indiana. I wouldn't want to live there anymore. I know the lighting might be a little bit weird, but I think this is the best angle right now. But as the sun shifts, I might need to fix the lighting. I know the glare on my glasses can be annoying, but I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, no, I think your name's fine. I wouldn't associate that with being a troll. But welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. If you can give this video a thumbs up. I know that a lot of people say that like, give my video a thumbs up, watch it all the way through, but it really helps. It helps out more than you guys know. So yeah, I don't blame you for escaping Indiana as often as possible. It's a beautiful state, and I enjoy visiting there, but I'm definitely an Arizona girl now. Hey G, how are ya? Nice to see you. But I have Midwestern roots. I'm Midwestern like through and through. Dee! Hi, you beautiful woman. How are you? Miss you. I love you. Yeah, I just thought I'd go live tonight. So just because I'm hanging out, you know, and evening live chats are always fun for people. So I have Winston here right now. It's kind of hard to see with the sun, but my hair is still a little bit damp. I took my shower today. I took Winston on a lunch date to a barbecue spot. And so now we're just chilling and I'm drinking a Miller Lite. So, hello, welcome in. How is everybody? Yeah, I haven't been back to Indiana since 2021. That's the last time I was back in Indy, and I don't really have any plans to go back anytime soon. Hi, Linda. Welcome in. What's everybody else up to? We're just chilling. James, what's up, homie? How you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm drinking my Miller Lite. You know, everybody enjoys a fine Pilsner beer every once in a while. So, yes, D, cheers to you. Love you bunches. Ooh, Upper Peninsula. That sounds fun. James, are you still overseas and are you enjoying your time? Looks like you've been enjoying your time. James is all over the place. James is an international traveler. He thinks he's cool. So yeah, while I sip on my fine Pilsner beer, we're just hanging out. It's very quiet around here still. There is the Overland Expo happening in Flagstaff this weekend, so I was out today just doing a few things, and I saw like all of the overlanders. So if you all aren't familiar with like the term of overlanding, basically it's people in like Toyota 4Runners and with like rooftop tents and like Toyota Tacomas with like big truck camper shells, and they're like overlanders, and they have like their awnings and all their like uh, fancy setups. I don't know. So anyways, there's an expo happening here in town. So I thought I would see more people like in this area from the expo, but not so much. They were just all out driving the streets. So it's quiet here. I'm sure it'll pick up tomorrow for the weekend, but Winston and I will be headed back to the house for 3 nights because I have baseball games this weekend to attend. So that's what we're up to. I have most of camp packed up. Um, and the days are getting a little bit longer now, so we can still enjoy our evening after this live. Ooh, you have an awning and a rooftop tent on your Subaru. Oh yeah, that's definitely overlanding. Like I would consider that overlanding. And Subarus are great. I used to own a Subaru Forester, um, and to be honest with you, if I still had that Forester, that's what I would probably be traveling and camping in. I loved my Forester. So, Five Horizons. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome in. Yeah, Subarus are great camping videos. But like I said, we're back here just kind of chilling in the forest. There's been some people, but it's nice and quiet. Yeah, I loved my Forester. It was great. That was the first vehicle that I owned that was all-wheel drive. And it was incredible how differently it drove. So I love the minivan because it's so spacious inside, especially the Dodge Grand Caravan with the stow and go seats. And I don't really need anything bigger than a minivan. But if I was like SUV camping or like overlanding or wanted something just a little heftier for like off-roading and getting like more remote places, I would absolutely drive a Forester again, like 100%. Oh, thank you so much. I showered today. That's why I'm looking pretty. No, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. Yes, D. I know. It's funny because D, I see posts from like you and Stacy and Angela, and everybody's missing the road. And I wish all you crazy ladies were out here with me for sure, because we are missing you. We are missing you, no doubt. Oh my gosh, if Subaru manufactured an all-wheel drive minivan, this bitch would be the first in line. Like, I would be at the dealership at open. Like, no doubt. That would be amazing. So, hi, Diane. Happy Thursday to you as well. Winston's right here. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling. Well, we'll see you next season. The lighting is kind of weird on my glasses. That could be better, but I can't set my tripod right there. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Sorry, guys. Sorry about the glare on my glasses, but... Oh, sorry, kid. I'm just having to adjust. Sorry, am I waking you up? I apologize. Amanda, do you think you would do more hikes if Winston could keep up and be safe? That's a great question. So Winston can absolutely keep up. I want everybody to know that my son, even though he's 12 and he's turning 13, he is so active and so healthy. He could absolutely go hiking 100%. And honestly, I don't really have an excuse for why I don't do it more often, honestly. But he can keep up, and there are certain places though, like, and we should just take more extensive walks. Like around here, the hiking is pretty standard, but on the same token, because of his age, I wouldn't want to take him to anything like super difficult. Something outdoorsy. So my favorite, and honestly, if you've been following me for the last year, because I don't think I've put out, let's see, when's the last time? I'm trying to think about my content. So my favorite outdoor activity with Winston is to go kayaking. Like, I love kayaking, and he loves kayaking. He loves being out on the water, though. Like, any boat out on the water, anything, it doesn't matter. Like, Winston loves it. He loves the movement, like the gentle rocking of the water. So I love taking Winston kayaking, and it's something that I want to do. There is a lake that I like to kayak at just like 25 minutes north of my mom's place. So honestly, I just need to go and do it. I don't know why I haven't. Again, I have no excuse. I don't know, but I need to take him kayaking because when we're in a sit-in kayak, he's just like kind of between my legs, like he's laying right now, and we just kayak and he just passes out. Like, he just sleeps. He loves kayaking. So that's my favorite activity. Unfortunately, well, I don't want to say unfortunately because I love Arizona. It's an incredible state, but we just have a lack of water and a lack of ability to go kayaking. So, although, like, Lake Pleasant is actually only like 35 minutes from my home base, but it's hot there and the lake just really isn't that great. It's just not it. So, but one of these days, maybe soon. Oh, hi, my son. Oh my goodness. I'll take Winston back up kayaking, and I just rent a kayak for a couple hours, and we go out and enjoy and have fun. So, oh, you work at a Subaru plant? That's dope. In Lafayette. That's awesome. So, just to go back to the Indiana thing real quick, I'm very familiar with Lafayette. I grew up like outside of the Fishers area, like on the Geist Reservoir. So that's where I grew up. Hi, Laura. Yes, we are having a good day. It's been a wonderful day. Winston is a water dog. Yeah, he knows how to swim, and he just loves being out on the water. He loves playing with his ball on the shore. He loves the beach, like Miami Beach. Winston could probably live on Miami Beach, except for the humidity, because the humidity sucks there. But yeah, he is just repositioned, so now he's just being like adorable and cute. And I know the sun kind of makes it a little more difficult to see, but I wonder if I can move this. What's happening? You guys, so I did a thing this morning. But I was researching last night. And I'll tell you as soon as I need to move my ottoman that my tripod's on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. I just wanted this to be like closer to me so I can see better. I ordered a new ottoman, y'all, for my toilet. So the bad news is, oh, I'm gonna have to open another beer. The bad news is, I went to go order the toilet that I have currently that I love, that's gorilla taped to absolute shit. So it hasn't been available on Amazon for years. And the Walmart link that my girlfriend Beth sent me for the toilet, I went to go buy it yesterday. Yep, no longer available. They can't ship it to the US. So, sorry, son. Sorry. I was just opening a beer. Sorry. So, what I did was, I wanted to, because I've been having anxiety about my toilet, but I have that brand new toilet at my house. So I went on Amazon last night and I looked at the measurements of the toilet that I have, like from my previous orders. So I looked at the measurements and I ordered a new ottoman that will fit my toilet, my brand new one that's in the garage. So I will get that this weekend. So come Monday, I will have my new toilet and my new ottoman. The ottoman is gray. It's like a dark gray. It's just a little bit bigger, but that will fit my other toilet, so I don't have to worry about using this cracked one and having to gorilla tape it like any more than it already is. So good news on that front. I have Amazon Prime and my house is 20 minutes from an Amazon warehouse. So I can get things within like a day. So I ordered the ottoman this morning. And it'll be to me on Saturday. So when you see me next week, I'll show you my new setup. Wouldn't it be fun to go into the store and shop for ottoman and toilets? Like, yeah, excuse me, I'm looking for an ottoman. I'm looking for a plastic toilet that, and like a storage ottoman to put it into. Like, how weird. Like, are we so weird? We're so weird. I've got a quick question. If you have been, I noticed when you are camping, your windows are always covered, even if there's nobody around. Is that for safety reasons? No, it's for temperature reasons. So this shade this is always up, but when I drive, I have it like this so I can see my blind spot. But these heat shield covers are so good for insulation. So I have them in my front windows right now. They always are in my back windows. They never move. I take down 3 consistently, which is the one on my passenger side slider. That one I take down like every single day. I take it down and I put it up. When I'm camping somewhere, my front 2 window heat shields, I will put them up and I won't take them down unless I have to drive. It has to do with insulation. It's not for privacy. It's not for safety. It's just for insulation. Because whether I am, and this is a really great question actually, whether I'm in the desert in the winter and it's chilly out, or I am up here, in the pine trees in the summer when it's warmer out, it keeps my van at such a good temperature. So it'll keep the cold out, or it'll keep the heat out. So that's the reason, because like in the mornings, for example, I'm just going to use quartzite as an example. So in the mornings, when we have freezing temperatures, let's say it's 32 at night, and I wake up and I go to take down my window shade. When I take down that window shade, I can feel the cold air come in. It's like I can feel it. So they are strictly up for temperature. In the summer, they keep out the heat. Like if the sun is blasting in the summer on my window and I take that heat shield down, it's like fire on my face. Like I can feel it. So, again, really good question. No one's ever asked me that before. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's just about keeping my van temperate, not too cold, not too hot. So, I hope that answers your question. And thank you for that question. Yes, thank you, Bonnie. I'm excited to share with you Jim and Jordan, my best boys. Hi, my best boys. What are you guys doing? How's my cat? Um, wow, Kiana is also from Indiana. Welcome in. We were just having a whole Indiana discussion earlier since I myself am a Hoosier. In case you didn't know, I'm a Hoosier, so welcome. 22 months of adventuring fun. Thank you, Jordan, for that. Um, always appreciate it. Jessa, welcome in from New England. Tell me where you are watching in New England. I love hearing about where everybody else is at. I have visited the New England area. The furthest the furthest northeast that Winston has been is, what would be the furthest? Let me look at a map. So Winston's been to 34 states. I've been to 41 states. A map. Oh yeah, you're upstate New York, D. That's right. You are New York. Yes, ma'am. I have to look at my map because I can't think about it right now, like how far he's been. So Winston's been to Virginia and West Virginia. So I guess technically, well, Ohio, but that's not northeast. So I guess technically the furthest east on the East Coast Winston has been is Virginia, West Virginia. I've been up to, well, I was going to say Connecticut, but New York is further than that. So, yeah. I haven't been to Massachusetts. I haven't been to New Hampshire. I haven't been to Vermont. I haven't been to Maine. And I haven't been to Rhode Island. And then I haven't been to Alaska, Washington, Oregon, or Montana. I think that's the rest of my list. So, yes, I've been to Louisiana. I have, Winston and I have both been to Louisiana together in the van. We have camped in Louisiana. A very cool state. I don't appreciate the humidity of Louisiana, but I do like the history, and I will never forget driving through Louisiana the very first time Winston and I took our first cross-country road trip in 2020 in our red van. Driving through Louisiana on the I-10, like through the swamps. I had never experienced like how the I-10 is like raised up on those like those concrete pylons, if you will, like going through the swamp of Louisiana. Like that was so dope. Like I just remember I was in like the slow lane on the highway because I couldn't stop looking at like how cool it was. Like very 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 neat. So um okay, I've never been to Maine. Very cool. Oh, yes, ma'am. Stacy, Oklahoma, getting toasty. Yes, getting toasty. Ooh, Charles, that sounds like fun. I love Idaho. Absolutely. Um, well, I mean, the heat shields make such a big difference in terms of comfort in your vehicle. I highly recommend them, but they're not cheap. But it's worth the investment because, like, in my red van, I made my window coverings out of Reflectix, and it just was not as effective as the heat shields. So if it's in your budget, I highly recommend them. Yeah, Tammy, I'll definitely get there. There are 3 states that I really want to get to. I have a lot of friends in Washington, camping friends. One of my very best friends lives in Washington State. She has dachshunds, and our dogs like get along really well together. Um, but I might get to Montana this year in September for an event that my friends are hosting. It just kind of depends because, to be honest with you guys, like, I know a lot of people want to see me do new things, and I want to see me do new things, like, especially with Winston while he's still, like, young and thriving and healthy. But it is so expensive to do new things. I mean, I filled up my gas tank today. I only paid $3.13 a gallon. because I had a 25-cent discount and a 20-cent discount. So I had that 45-cent discount, but it just gets more expensive on the West Coast. So fuel is very expensive, food is very expensive, just like existence is very expensive. So that's why I don't have any like hefty travel plans this summer. And my van does have 103,000 miles on it, and it's in really good shape still. So I'm very careful about the wear and tear that I'm putting on my van. And it's a money thing. It's like I'm on a budget like most people, and I just can't even fathom like filling up my gas tank on the West Coast in like California and Oregon and Washington. It sounds so expensive. So I'll get there eventually, but maybe when like the economy like calms down. Okay? Because the government is not it. Like it's not it. It doesn't help me with my travels. Like the government is not helping me. So we'll see. Um Mom! Hello, mother. Hi, mamas. What are you doing, moms? Oh, it's my mom. My mom's in here. I love my mom. Hey, mom. What you doing, man? Do you work tomorrow? I think I have in Mom, I think I have in my planner that you work tomorrow. Is that right? Is that true? Yes, mother. Oh, wait, no, wait. What's today? Hold on. Yeah, it's Thursday today. Okay. So, Mom, you are working tomorrow and you're working Saturday. 15 degrees in the morning. Oh, that sounds terrible. Eugene, I heard it's beautiful. Do I use an evaporative air cooler? I used to. I don't anymore because in Arizona, I just don't need it. We have such beautiful summers. Mom, we are going to the Corn Palace. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We are going there. It's funny, Mom. So it's funny that you mentioned the Corn Palace. I know we had a discussion about it yesterday or the other day. But so I gotta show you something here because I was looking today. I was just like sitting. I think I was sitting on my toilet. But look, Mom, there's one of my Corn Palace stickers. Oh boy, Corn Palace. Yes, ma'am. So, oh, and here's my child. There's my actual child. And then there's one of my views here. Another one of my views. That's why I have some glare on my glasses. The sun's coming through. But anyways, Corn Palace is where it's at. Love South Dakota. South Dakota's my favorite state. Hey Gary, how are ya? Yeah, Mom, yeah. Oh, you work Sunday too? That's weird. I don't think I have that in my. The Corn Palace is in South Dakota. It's in South Dakota. Yeah, South Dakota, like I said, it's my favorite state. There's so much to do there. It's so full of history and it's not full of people. So that's why I love South Dakota. I've been to the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally twice with Winston. Um, Waldrug, Corn Palace, uh, Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse is one of the coolest places I've ever visited in my life. I highly recommend it. Um, that's okay, Charles. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you hanging out. Um, yeah, so Crazy Horse. I like Crazy Horse because it's privately owned and funded. It's not federally funded or owned, which means it's very dog friendly. It's very dog friendly, and they don't have a lot of rules there at Crazy Horse. So yeah, and then Mount Rushmore, of course, it's everybody has to go just one time in South Dakota, which when I was out Mount Rushmore, I had to sneak Winston in because I'm a rebel, and it's my personal opinion that humans cause much more destruction than dogs do. So I wasn't going to let them tell me no, I couldn't take my dog in. And he was in a carrier, mind you. So I snuck Winston into Mount Rushmore. But I don't really like to follow rules. I'm not really a rule follower. So, yes, Diane, you're so welcome. Hello from Missouri. Welcome. Welcome in. Hey, John from Alabama. Oh, we got the entire country all accounted for, don't we? Everybody is tuning in from everywhere. So, okay, mother. Yeah, well, you work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. That sounds good. I'm just chilling. I'm going home tomorrow, mother, because we got baseball games this weekend. We got baseball games. I wonder if is my trunk. Hold on. Oh wait, do I have stuff hanging back there? Let's see if I can close my trunk here. That'll help with the glare on my glasses. Ooh, I don't think it did help with the glare on my glasses, just the lighting. Oh, you're in Illinois. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna open that back up. Ooh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, Sharon, to your point about Pennsylvania, I agree with you. I agree with you. I have been to Pennsylvania. So out of the 41 states that I have visited, Pennsylvania has the worst roads. The worst roads I have ever driven on in my life. Like, holy shit. Does Pennsylvania not have funding for roads? Potholes, like, it's so bad. Like, that's the one thing I remember the most about Pennsylvania was how bad the roads are. I know that's terrible. Flea prevention. So, one thing that I love about Arizona, on the massive list of things I love about Arizona, is fleas and ticks aren't really like a huge issue here. I don't have Winston on any flea and tick preventative. Winston's his entire life, I've never had Winston on a flea and tick preventative, just because it's not an issue that dog owners face too often in Arizona. We just don't really have the stuff and the things. So I don't have him on a flea and tick preventative, but I do have him on HeartGuard, which is a heartworm preventative. Prevents Lyme disease, that sort of thing, which can be carried from mosquitoes. But I will show you something that I do have on that, along those lines. And hopefully I don't wake up my child, because I know he's not going to be happy if I wake him up. I'll show you. I'll show you my flea and tick thing that I carry, and I use this just in the summer. Sorry, Winston doesn't want to move, so I have to contort myself. Okay, who asked about this? John, I think John asked about this. John, this is for you. So, John, hey, we were just talking about South Dakota. Hey, Carla, we were just talking about South Dakota. South Dakota is my favorite state. Welcome in. So I use this. The brand is Sawyer. So it says insect repellent. Now, this bottle has lasted me over 2 years. Again, I only use it in the summer. I hear, what am I hearing? Oh. Okay. I'm always so aware. If I hear people around my camp, I'm like, who is that? What are you doing? Are you causing trouble? Like, what's going on? Are you doing something illegal? Like, what's happening? So it's Sawyer. This is permethrin. So it's an insect repellent, and it is odorless, which is great. So this repels against insects that might carry Zika, West Nile virus, yellow fever. It is, again, it's a flea and tick repellent, but this is good for humans and dogs. So that's why I purchased this. What's great about this is this is not recommended to like put on your skin, but on your clothing and on your bedding, on your tent, on your outside items. I will literally spray this on my chair. I'll spray it on Winston's playpen. I'll spray it on the tapestry that goes on his playpen, because this will help repel the insects. And this can stay good for up to like 30 days on your clothes or your blankets or whatever. So if you spray this somewhere, it lasts for about 30 days. So I recommend this. I only use this again in the summer when we have like mosquitoes and more insects and we are more at risk. But this is very toxic to cats. So do not use this if you have cats with you, if you're camping with cats, if you're traveling with cats, do not use this. This is only good for humans and safe for dogs. So I use the Sawyer permethrin. I hope that helps. So we got storms coming in. So today, and I'll have a video coming tomorrow. So it was supposed to rain yesterday. So I have a video about how I prepare for rain. And then today it's like, oh, it's supposed to be 70. It's supposed to be sunny. It's going to be beautiful. And I was just about to take my shower and it was like 3 p.m. So what happens? It starts to rain. When I like had my water boiled, had my towel sitting out, everything, it like started to rain. And I like rain in Arizona because we don't get to experience it very often. But like there was nothing in the forecast today and it almost ruined my plans. But yes, this is this I purchased on Amazon. Yeah. I'm not sure where else you could get it. Maybe like sporting goods stores, like a hardware store, maybe. But yeah, I do recommend this. So Pennsylvania, the Pothole Palace, that makes sense because it's a mess. Pennsylvania is a mess. Mother, it rained there. You know what, Mom? I saw something that it like rained in Scottsdale or something this morning. Like super early. So, yeah. Hello from Georgia. Girl, hey! Oh, it's Angela. Bubba's, your Auntie Angela's tuning in. And Monty. My son doesn't care about anything right now, but he would like to say hi, Auntie Angela, and to his cousin Monty, who we miss so dearly. Oh, you missed the rain. Yeah, we had, so what happened was this is why it's raining. This is why it rained, and let me tell you. It's because I went to Circle K to fill up my gas tank and dump my trash, and while I was there, I squeegeed my windshield. And that's why it rained. Because I squeegeed my windshield. That's literally what happened. So, like, it's great. It's great. Pat, why has today been the saddest day? I'm sorry, Pat. Whatever you're going through, that's awful. Oh, I got my van life ladies in here. I got my D, I got my Angela, I have my Stacy, I have my mother. Hey, mother. For those who don't know, my mom is Pam McNiff. That's my mom. Wow, Mom, we got like 5 minutes of sprinkles. I was literally showering in my tent with a tarp on the top of my tent, and it was just all the raindrops, like while I was showering. So, but yeah, kiddo and I will head home, head to the house tomorrow for 3 nights. Yeah. Thanks, John. John, I will just real quick, if you're still watching, Pet Armor is a good brand for flea and tick. Pet Armor. You can even purchase it at Walmart. So that is a suggestion for you. Have you been in an area and it rained and got stuck? Um, no, but almost. No, but almost. I have gotten almost stuck a couple of times. Um, but not completely stuck. I've seen people get stuck. I've had friends get stuck. The nice thing about the minivan is that it's a pretty lightweight vehicle and you can kind of avoid things if necessary because it's a small vehicle. So I have never been stuck. Um, but in the rare off chance that I do get stuck, and I'm gonna knock on wood. I got wood to knock. Oh yeah, here we go, my hatchet. Knock on wood. I haven't gotten stuck in 4 years of van life, but I do carry wooden boards with me. So if I were to get stuck, I got a shovel and I got boards. So, Pat, let's see. It has kidney problem, potassium levels are low. Pat, I'm very sorry to hear that about your sister. Um, I know what that's like. I actually, and my mom, it's funny that my mom's in the chat right now because she'll remember this. It was summer of 2019. I was traveling back from Oklahoma and to Arizona. I was traveling back from Oklahoma. Um, and I stayed at a travel lodge in Santa Rosa, New Mexico. I got super, super sick that night. The next day, I ended up passing out in the hotel lobby. My car was outside. Winston was in it. The ambulance was called. I got rushed to the hospital. I couldn't speak. It was a terrifying experience, especially because I knew what was going on mentally, but I couldn't speak. And my potassium levels had dropped like critically low. I mean, it was terrifying. I remember that I was like laying in the hospital in the emergency room, and I remember hearing the doctor talking to my mom, but I couldn't speak because my potassium had dropped so low. Like I couldn't speak, and it was terrible. It was terrible. And that's when I learned how dangerous low potassium could be. But there was a lot of other stuff going on at the time. Like my stepdad was dying of cancer. I had very bad anxiety. It was just like it was not a good time in my life. So I think there were other contributing factors. But that's just awful. So, but I'm glad that your sister is getting the care that she needs, and we will be keeping you in our thoughts because that's terrible. That is terrible. But I'm glad that you're here, Pat, so we could all pass our positive energy from us to you. Um, and I appreciate you sharing that with us. So, oh yes, bananas are great for potassium. Yeah, Pat, yeah, I understand that for sure. Well, here's a little bit of Winston to brighten your day. Winston doesn't care about anything right now. Winston does not care. Yes, I'm talking about you. He just lifted his head up like, are you? Oh, oh, what? Wow, what is this toxic behavior? You are a toxic child sometimes. This is unbelievable. Like look at the animal like abuse and neglect that he endures on a daily basis. Like what is this? Like what? Unbelievable. Oh, he's a Gamma's boy. Mom, he was so tired. Like when we got here on Monday, Mom, he was so tired. I was like, the poodles and all of the people and all of the stimulation being at Gamma's house. Like, he was so exhausted. Hmm. You good boy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I love Pomeranians. I love Pomeranians. They one of Winston's like little girlfriends back like in the day, she was a Pomeranian and we would dog sit her every now and then, and she was amazing. She was so cute. I love that little fluff ball. She was adorable. Yeah, of course he's smiling because like literally this is his life. Like, you're welcome, my son. Like, like you're welcome. But that's why he's so healthy and so young at 12 years old. It's because we live this life and he lives outside. All that sun, all that dirt. Oh, I can imagine, Pat. Yeah, Mom, I'm sure the poodles were like freaking just done. Like, you're done. It's good though. It's good for Punky's anxiety and it's good for Chloe the crackhead's energy. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, Winston turns 13 in September. I don't know what we're going to do for his birthday yet, but I'll figure it out. Guess it just depends on where we're at. So tomorrow I didn't get up a video today. I wanted to go live today. Um so my live today is kind of in lieu of a video, but tomorrow I will have a video on how I prep my campsite and the van for rainy days, because it does happen in Arizona, even though it's not very frequently. I have some good, helpful tips that I think you guys will enjoy. And if you didn't see it, I did put up a tour yesterday, an updated tour. Um, what's going on? And Angela Wood just asked D, like, what's with the R? Like, what's with the R, woman? Oh my god, I miss you ladies so much. You could be here, but you playing. Are you cleaning your toes now? Well, thank you, Marianne. Yeah, I've been, I don't know. I feel like my content's been super boring lately, to be honest with you guys. I feel like it's been super boring. Um, but I so if you guys have content ideas for me and all of those things, like hit me with that. Just like hit me with your content ideas, like what you guys want to see. I feel like my most popular videos, which are actually my favorite videos, are the ones where like I'm teaching something, I'm showing you how to do something, I'm teaching you how to do something. Um, but I can only do that so much. Like, I only have so much to teach you guys. So I don't know if there's ever content that you want to see, don't be shy. Comment on any of my videos, or if you're in my Adventuring with Amanda Facebook group, just hit me up. Be like, Amanda, I want to see a video on this, and that helps me because then it inspires me. I know it's something that you guys want to see, and then I feel like I'm not being boring because I don't want to be boring because I'm not a boring person. So, but I just like doing van things, and I love my van, and so yeah. No plans to travel east this summer. Nope, I'm staying in Arizona. It's way too expensive to travel. So kind of like I did last year, I want to keep the miles off the van. Um, and while uh, fuel is so expensive in this current economy, um, you know, I'm not driving anywhere out of Arizona. So, am I tan, Angela? So I've been working on my tan. Yesterday, um, oh, mother, thank you. Mom, Mom, thanks for the super chat, because today I took Winston out for some barbecue lunch at Aggie's in Munns Park, mother. And it was the best barbecue I've ever had in my entire life. So you just paid for half my lunch. So thanks, Mom. How to deal with the winds? How to deal with winds? Okay. Before I forget, I'm literally going to write that down. Because that's a really good question, and I don't think I've ever like done a video specifically on that. Hi, my son. Do you need a water? Are you thirsty? Do you need a drink? Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's let everybody see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. You like day in the life stuff. Okay, that's good. Okay, van life, hikes, and adventuring. Okay. Mom, let's go. Mom, when are you going to be at Janky next? Because I want to go to Woods Canyon Lake and I want to take Winston kayaking again. I think that would be like, I haven't literally done it in like 2 years. Mom, the last time I went kayaking, it's been longer than that. The last time I went kayaking at Woods Canyon Lake was literally before my stepdad died. So I need to do that. That would be such a fun video. Because the last videos I took of Winston kayaking, we kayaked on the Colorado River right outside of Ehrenberg. We also kayaked in Wisconsin. But I haven't been up to Woods Canyon since my stepdad passed away. And that was back in 2020. It's been 4 years. It's like so wild. Let's see. Sorry. Sit in your van and bitch to myself is what I do. Angela, I believe you. Like, what is happening? Like, I literally believe you. It's crazy. Oh, are you done with being thirsty? Okay. Good boy. Angela, you would sit in your van and bitch to yourself. Like, you would do that. But that's what, but I love that about you. I love that about you. Yeah, he's a silly boy. Oh, wait, what was it? My favorite, anyone? How much is gas here? Gas up here in Flagstaff is $3.59. In the valley, it's like $1 more. It's like $4.59. So going places, okay. So the winds, okay. Not until after June 1st. Okay, mother. Whoop. Oh, Mom. Also, hi from Lee. You're in Payson, Utah, or Payson, Arizona, Lee? I know some people get confused. When I tell people I'm going to Payson, like going up to my mom's house, I have to tell them, I have to say specifically Payson, Arizona, because I know there's a Payson, Utah. But, oh yeah, I'm going to write down about the winds. I have ADHD. How do you do Winston when it's raining and he needs to go outside? That's a good question. Winston does not mind the rain. Winston will go out if it's thundering, hailing, snowing, hurricane winds, dust storm, microburst, monsoons. Winston's outside. Like, my child is an outdoor dog. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about getting wet. He doesn't care. Like, he just goes outside. But I will have a video, like I said, tomorrow about like how we prepare for the rain. But yeah, Winston, I know you're so brave. You're so brave and you're so perfect. I'm still trying to write down the winds idea. So and as we all know, ladies, it is especially important in quartzite for those winds that we have. Now, thankfully, like where I am right now, being in northern Arizona in the Flagstaff area, even when it gets windy, it's not as bad. So one of the reasons why wind in quartzite specifically is so brutal is because we don't have buildings and trees or literally anything to stop those winds from hitting our camp. It's just open desert with nothing to stop those winds. Up here, there are pine trees, and the pine trees really, what's the word I'm looking for? Negate? No. The pine trees, I don't know what the word is. I can't think of the word right now, but they really create a good barrier between the wind and your camp. So, oh, my son, you're so handsome. But yes, that's a good video idea, Dee. Thank you so much for that. I wrote it down. Oh, that sounds fun, Lee. In Houston Mesa with your teardrop trailer and your dog. That's so awesome. Yeah, we love Payson. Winston is his own little man. Yeah, D, deflect. Yeah, I don't know. No, Sharon, that's a good word, but not, I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know. Yeah, D, it's true. The dust, and the wind in quartzite, it's just, yeah, there's nothing to stop it. There's nothing to stop it. So, hi, Bubba's. Look at my child. I don't worry about trees falling. Not here, I don't. Hi, everyone wants to see how handsome you are. My handsome boy. It is relentless, Angela. You're absolutely right. The wind in quartzite is relentless. Barrier. Mom. Mother. You raised me. You gave birth to me. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Barrier. So the trees create a barrier. And also, like in the spot that I'm in right now, there's almost like a higher up perimeter around our camp. So it just doesn't, it just stops the crazy wind before it gets to us. So grocery shop, things you do differently, knowing top 10 things you can't do without, all things dog, self-care day. Oh, I love all those ideas, Marianne. Thank you. Good thing I have my handy dandy notebook to write down your ideas. Yeah, actually, Jordan came up with an idea for me. He's like, so I've been doing like the short form videos too, which Alex, I forgot to say hi to you. Hi, Alex. Um, Funny you should ask that, Alex. I've been camping in this particular area that I'm in. I'm not going to disclose where I'm at right now, but the area that I'm in, this is my third summer, even though it's not summer yet. It's my third summer here. In the 3 years I have spent time here, and last season I was here for like 3 months, I've seen a ranger come through one time. So it just depends. I'm far out from town. I'm 20-25 minutes out from town. The further you are from town, and this, in my opinion, goes for anywhere, whether it's quartzite, Flagstaff, and everywhere in between. The further you are from town, the less sketchy action you have going on. So we get a lot of weekenders here in this spot because it's so far from town. A lot of full-timers like to be closer to town. So rangers don't really come through here because sketchy shit and like squatting and like all of that sort of stuff, it doesn't really take place here where I'm at. So it really depends on which area you're in. The closer you are to town, the more patrolled it is, I guess, long story short. Yeah, we don't get flooded here. We don't, at the places I camp, I don't worry about floods. Barely rains. I barely see water. I have lots of tattoos. Oh yeah, tattoos are very painful. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they all hurt. The ones on my feet hurt the most. But yeah, very painful. Yeah, the Bellamont area, I like the Belmont area, but the cell service isn't very good, and it's only like 10 minutes. Excuse me. 10 to 15 minutes from Flagstaff. Um, but I mean, I like it, but I don't stay there very often just because the cell service is really bad. So, yeah. And it's, I mean, it's a good halfway, or it's a good marker between like Flagstaff and Williams. And I love Williams. No cell service really for good camping there, but I like going into the town and doing the stuff and the things. Oh, here comes the sun. It's coming in our window. Um, Belmont is more um, patrolled, for sure, by rangers and law enforcement. So, I think I need to move this, bub. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. So, that's really weird. Yeah, the sun is starting to come in at like all angles into my window, so I'm going to wrap up this live, you guys. Um, we've been live for over an hour, so thank you for hanging in there. Appreciate it. It is, yeah, 6:03, so I'm gonna wrap it up so I can enjoy what left or what day we have left with sunshine. So thank you to everybody who tuned in. Mom, thank you to all my girlfriends and Jim and Jordan and everybody else who chatted with me tonight. I really appreciate you guys. But we're gonna wrap it up and be looking for a video tomorrow about how we prepare for the rain. So thank you guys. I will see you later.